Hello, my divine kings and queens. I am back to do another video. In today's message, we are going to be talking about God's favor over your life. You know that when God favors you, that there's no man, woman, enemy, hater, naysayer, adversary, opponent. No one can go up against what it is that God is going to do for your life. No one can go up against that. No one can stop that because he favors you. It's the favor that's over you, which placed you in the position that you're in today. The favor that's over your life that got you out of the snares and the entrapment of the enemy. The God's favor over your life that allowed you to overcome every obstacle, every pit hole, every mountain, every attack, every evil assignment. It was God's favor over your life. The favor that he has over you, the protection that you walk in, the protection that's all around you. Do you understand what I'm saying? For a lot of you, like I always say, for a lot of you, and I know that I'm gonna trigger a lot of people today with this, but it must be said, because when I tell you there is so much that I've had to overcome, so much, even stepping into the new year. And I just kept saying, you know what? I'm not going to stop doing what I'm called to do. I'm not going to stop inspiring and motivating people, because I know that there's a lot of people that are, some of us are going through the same situations and we don't even know it. Because for some of us, when we're knee deep up in that, when we're knee deep in whatever struggles and situations and circumstance that we are faced with, we think to ourselves, you know, wow, I must be the only one going through this. I must be the only one dumb enough to have done this or believe this or allowed myself to get here, or allowed myself to be placed in this type of position or this type of situation. I must be the only one. You know, we think that we're going through these things alone. And it's when someone else speak their story and tell their testimony, it's like, hold on, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm not the only one who is going through this. Whenever you're chosen, whenever God chooses you or appoints you in a certain position, and he pretty much places you on a certain path that he wants you to stay the course and continue to move forward in good faith and believe in him, right? Because he has a certain purpose for your life. He wants you to step into that purpose and understand and see the bigger picture from his side and from his point of view of what it is that he wants you to do and how it's going to lead you to the next level of your life, and how in the end you get what it is that you've prayed for and that you've wanted. People didn't want you to fulfill your destiny. A lot of people didn't want you to see how powerful you were. A lot of people didn't want you to see your self-worth. Just like God can use you to be placed on a specific path and have a specific purpose for you, the devil can call his people as well. Demons in your family, demons in some of these friend groups, demons on all ends, on all levels you was dealing with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the enemy did not want you to reach that finish line where you would be able to unlock your full potential and step into everything that God has for you. But a lot of people are realizing that because of God's favor over your life, you were still alive. You were still in your right mind. You were still doing well. You're doing everything that it is that the enemy did not want you to do because of what? God's favor over your life. See, these evil people, like I say, I always tell you, let people do whatever they big and bad enough to do. Because when push come to shove, God gonna do what he need to do for you too. And see, when a lot of people thought you was standing alone, they thought you was an easy target. They thought that a lot of things and underhanded things that they were doing to you behind your back would not present itself to you. Like you weren't going to be made aware of these things that were being done behind your back. But again, when God reveals certain things to you, it's to protect you. These people served their purpose as well. And now it's time to forgive and heal and move past what it is that we've gone through. But we've gone through a great ordeal because of the purpose and the favor that's over our life. These people that you encounter, their sole purpose and mission was to delay you, was to stagnate you, was to keep you stuck, was to keep you in your head, feeling like you wasn't worthy, feeling like you wasn't worthy to have anything in your life, feeling like, if you don't get up and fight for your peace of mind, if you don't get up and fight for your happiness, right? Fight for your stability, that evil will overcome you. God knows this. He knows what it is that you're going to be faced with. He knows that you're going to be faced with people who's going to lie on you. He knows you're going to be faced with people who are not going to believe you. He knows you're going to be faced with people who's going to conspire against you to tarnish your reputation, to tarnish your character. People who are going to try to sabotage you, who's going to betray you. But because of the favor that is over your life, the protection that is over your life, you are still here today. There's going to be a time and a moment, a season, that all the lies that was ever told on you, every plot, every plan, every action that was taken against you is going to be revealed. And when it's revealed, God is going to ensure that whosoever and everyone who had a hand in trying to hurt you and keep you down and lie on you went on and sided with the enemy, grouped up to go up against you. But I always tell you, you got to look at it. You got to ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, why all these people want to go up against one person? That ain't even a fair fight. Because when they look at you and they see that favor, this is what I'm saying, when they see and they know what you're destined to accomplish, this is why I say they have to group up, because they feel it's not enough to take you out by them just handling it by themselves. So some of these people sided with the enemy, confided in the enemy, told your secrets, told your business, flipped the script and lied on you, lied on your name. And for a lot of you, you felt like justice wasn't served in your situation. You felt like you were on trial, trying to defend your character, trying to defend your name, trying to fight for your life to get your life back to some kind of type of normalcy. But you felt like, again, you felt you were going through all this alone. You feel like you didn't have a helping hand. You feel like you didn't have no one that was on your side. No one believed you. And no one supported you. But God was always on your side. And like I said, there's going to come a time and a place where these truths are going to be revealed. Say what goes around, come back around. It takes time.